Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm just going to run through with you how to get the look of a Caviar manicure. Don't know if you guys have seen it. I think Ciatè actually came up with the idea. And it's basically tiny little beads, and it does sort of look like caviar on your nails. But it's a really cool effect, gives you nice texture. So I've just done that one in gold, but I'm going to show you with black today. I'll show you how the beads come. I haven't bought the Ciatè pack because they're quite expensive. In the UK they're around £25 to £30 I think. So I've done it the inexpensive way, and I'll just show you what you'll be needing. They come in little bags like this. So these are the black ones, gold and red. And I bought these, I mean they're quite big bags. I bought them for about 99p from eBay. And they're really tiny, they've got no holes in, so they're proper tiny beads. So these are great. So I'd recommend getting them from eBay rather than buying the actual pack. So as I said, I'm going to be using the black ones today. It can get quite messy, so you'll be needing some sort of dish, so when you pour over your nails you've got something to collect it there. I'm also going to be doing mine with gel polish today. So for my base I'm going to be using Gelish foundation gel for the base. And then for my colour coat, it's best to try and get a colour that's closest to the colour of your beads, but it doesn't matter, you can mix and match. But I'm just going to use this one, which is IBD Just gel polish in Slate. And then you don't put top coat all over the beads, you just seal the free edge. And I'm going to be using Gelish, top it off for that. Right, so let's get started. I've got a plain colour pop here, and all you need to do is what you would do. I'm going to do it how you would do it on your natural nail. So you would lightly buff the surface like that, and then you take some of your cleanse. I use Gelish Cleanse on a lint-free wipe. I need to wipe off the dust. Sorry about the lighting in here, the sun is streaming through the window. And then I'm going to take, I use my pH bond. So this just dehydrates the nail. Like that. And you just let that air dry, and then I'm going to put my base on. And cap, free edge. Right, so I'm going to go and cure that now, and I'll be back with you in a moment. Right, that's cured for 10 seconds in my LED lamp. And then what I do next is go in with my Harmony gel brush. And this is brush number 7. And then I just dry brush the foundation base, and this just makes it slightly stickier. I have done a Gelish tutorial if you wanted to check that out as well. So that's all nice and sticky. So now it's time for my colour coat. And I'm going to be doing 3 layers of this. So what I'll do, I'll go and cure this and then come back to you when I've done all 3 coats. So I'm going to go and cure that now, and I'll be back in a moment. Right, I've done 2 colour coats and I've cured them for 30 seconds each. So with the last coat, I'm going to leave it wet and I'm not going to cure it just yet. So just going to paint this on. And the good thing about these gel polishes is they don't dry until you've cured them, so you've got a bit of time to work with when you put the beads on, and it's not going to dry up on you straight away. Right, so that's wet now. So I'm going to come in with my beads, and I just use my cuticle pusher as a spatula. It can get a bit messy, so I'll try and do it nice and neat. And I just literally try and get some on a spatula, tip your nail, and then just pour it over. And try and push them in as you go. And obviously if you do it over the glass dish, you're not going to make too much of a mess. And then anything that falls in the glass dish you can just put back in your bag. Right, so keep going until you think you've got full coverage, and then go through and very, very gently pat it with your finger. And any on the edge, I've got a tiny just art brush and I normally just pat it in like that, just so it's even. And then if you think there's any that needs sort of touching up, then you can go back and put some more on. Just a few down the side there. But yeah, I love the black because it really does look like proper caviar. Right, so I don't know if you can see that close up, but the texture is so cool. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to seal that colour coat with the beads, and then that's going to stay there. And then I'll come back and put some top coat on. Right, so that's been cured for another 30 seconds. So that's pretty well much stuck on now. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go in with my top coat and just seal the edge. Don't put top coat all over the top because it'll just ruin the effect and it just tends to go a bit gloopy. So if you just seal the ends, this tends to keep it from going anywhere. So I'll cure that for another 30 seconds and I'll be back. Right, so that's cured now. I'm just going to get rid of the very slight tacky layer with some Gelish Cleanse on the end there. And that is your finished look. I don't know if you can see it that well. I'll put it against a white background so you can see it. But it's really... What I'll do, I'll take some stills as well so you can see, because the light's not that great in here. But the effect is really cool. I probably wouldn't have it on all of my fingers, but I'd probably have it as an accent. And I think it looks great. So I'll take some stills and I'll put everything I used in the description box as well. I'm also going to be doing a velvet manicure as well this week. And what else was I going to do? And I'll be getting a new pack of CND additives, so I'll be having a play with those as well, with Gelish. So I'll see you soon.